welcome back to the channel. So today we are out at the Motivational Golfer. Look at this crazy design. I mean, we're talking, we got beautiful weather, and hopefully you're not too dizzy after that intro. So really interesting golf course today. It's only 5,900 yards. So very short course, but lots of slopes. You got to really place the ball. So it's a great practice course, which is how we're going to utilize it today. So this year, I've had a lot of life stuff happen. So I've really only been able to practice, and I've gone back to my roots. I've decided to rebuild a few things in my swing that I've been wanting to mess with for a couple of years now, but I've been trying to compete on and off. And I knew they would be work, but one of them being neutral pelvis. So this would be drill 15 for people watching. I really wanted to improve this so that I get a little more X factor in my swing. Now I'm starting to understand how it works. For my swing, obviously I understand the biomechanics of it, but for my swing, for my back, for all of my busted out body parts, I'm starting to really understand my patterns. So today when we go on the golf course, we're going to be rehearsing for every single swing. And we're going to talk a little bit about geometry, because this golf course is probably about as close as you could find to something like Augusta National in Colorado. Maybe not distance-wise, but slope-wise. So we're going to have a lot of approach shots, tee shots that require working the ball into slopes. So I've actually been asked a few times, like, as an instructor, hey, how do I go play golf and work on my swing? So today that's what we're going to be working on, guys. So I'm working on getting neutral spine. Instead of kind of having that butt out and up, I want to have it tucked under, right? And when it's tucked under, watch how much easier my hips work together in unison. And if I widen my stance and I maintain that, very stable, not going to move much. That's what we want. We don't want to, not try to be entirely rotational, but I'm always trying to remove as much lateral movement as possible, which I've seen a lot in my swing over the years because of my back surgeries. So here we are on the course. I'm going to be working on this as well as a couple of other things. So let me explain to you how I do this and still score. So when you're going out on the course, before you, let's say you're working on some stuff with your coach, before every single swing, you're going to want to add whatever element you're working on to your pre-shot routine. So for me, I'm going to be working it, behind the ball. So I'm hitting that direction. Back here, I'll be kind of finding that neutral spine. And then I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to walk into it, set up on my line. And already my body wants to do it. I just did it naturally. I didn't really even think about it. So here we go. Got my target, everything's locked in. So we're going to be doing that before every shot, and that's what I would tell all of you is, prepare yourself for a day of grinding before the shot. Even after the shot, if you make a bad swing, make sure you make a good swing afterwards to make sure you're ingraining proper habits. Because when you're ingraining something, it's never easy to just go back to target-oriented golf. So today I'll show you how that looks on a fairly easy course with lots of slopes. We're going to be talking geometry, physics, etc. So let's get to it. So yeah, so check out this putting green. That's totally blind. And that's so really bad approach angle here. I keep forgetting you have to go way left. Gotta remember it's that tree. A little slow, aren't they? Close. .11, but the ball spun like crazy out of the. Feeling good about this one. So, slopes are just nuts around here, man. I landed that pen high, rolled way out to there. I mean, look at this. If you look back down, I mean, basically you're playing kind of on a megalodon. Is that good?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's cool. So I teach, I play professionally, I compete.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh boy, guys, I'm all alone. But sad news is I'm running out of battery. So I'm gonna say thanks for watching. This will be the last cut you guys get to see. It's not too bad, a little bit long. But I mean, when you got that in front of you, you gotta play smart. So check this hole out, guys. It's really neat. So big ravine, some view. If you miss that drive, no good. You tee off way down there on the other side by those little evergreen trees. So here's where I ended up. There's the green. It's a big 2-tiered monster. So let's see if I got some touch now. Go right on you, and you'll end up chipping again. So we're just gonna let it finish underneath the pin. I'm gonna give it a little room to move, but